And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Pedro Martinez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now for the Jays, Jackie Robinson. The wind of the pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball. And he deals. On the ground to third, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Going 2 now. And down on strikes. And 1 out now.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's your 1. Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Popped up. Walker pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chipper.
2 outs, base is empty. Chipper Jones, the next to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In there, and it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And in scoring position with 2 away. At the plate, Jim Edmonds. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Jones on at second with 2 down. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Smoked into left. This looks like extra bases. They're waving Chipper home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. First offering misses the mark. Man at second. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, our starting pitcher in this one, Bert Blyleven.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Tony Gwynn stands in now and watches strike 1. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And next for Atlanta, Ryne Sandberg. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball popped up. Ripken under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Joe Torre.
The catcher.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That just misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's a big power threat. Harmon Killebrew. And there's a foul ball. Gwynn, the lead runner out at second. Torre at first. 1 gone. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Carpenter under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Royce.
So first and second with 2 outs. Royce Lewis next up for the Braves. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-1. Now 1-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. Kicks and deals. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Jason Bay. Martinez back to work. Good eye right there. Martinez, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Delicious.
Sandberg gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter,
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Here's a 1-1. That one missed. 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Good eye in that spot. Strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And next for Toronto, Cal Ripken Jr. And there's the strike. Righty delivers, and that's too high. High fly ball, right field. Gwynn moving under it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. One left for Toronto, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
The first baseman.
You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. Ground ball, left side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one is upstairs. Walker on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. And the 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Bay gets it back in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now the third baseman, Ryan Braun. Ball one low. The pitch.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Fouled off. He was late. And now it's even up.
2-2.
No outs, runners at first and second. Caught him looking for the K. Two on, 1 out. Now in for the Braves, Nick Castellanos. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 0-1.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Hit weakly on the ground. Over to Jackie to get one. On to O'Neill for the inning-ending double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Jackie Robinson. And a pitch. Robinson goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The line to kick the pitch.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
Gwynn brings it in, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Buck O'Neill digging in now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Chipper Jones. Doubled his first time up. That misses. Ball 1. Jones, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick in 2023. Next offering upstairs.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Yeah.
That's through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn.
The pitch. And that's outside.
That's outside.
Just missed. This to center field. Edmonds settles under it. He's got it. 1 down.
Now back, second baseman.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brian Sandberg. Flied out his first time. And that's a strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering is down low.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
In the dirt. Murphy fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now it's going to be Joe Torre.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line drive, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Pablo Lopez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jim Edmonds. He doubled home a run at his first AB. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. That's in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Popped in the air, left side. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Kerry Carpenter next up for the Blue Jays. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bay in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And here it comes. That misses, and it's 2-1. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Got it by him for the K. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Luis Castillo.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He's 0 for 1. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right side of the infield. O'Neill gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Royce Lewis.
Here's Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now it's Christian Walker. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Two outs. And a good eye there. And that one is in for a strike. Carpenter, long run on his horse, makes a nice running catch, and that ends the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Ron Guidry.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Mike Yastrzemski.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there. And gone! Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Sean Murphy. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And now the lefty. Back up the, oh, that got him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Cal Ripken Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And the pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Walker hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter now, Jackie Robinson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The pitch. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Buck O'Neil next up for the Blue Jays. In there for strike one. Murphy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way inside, gets out of the way. Here's a 1-1. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Check swing, no appeal. 3-1 now.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Fastball for a strike. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Base knock right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Jones in the box again. Takes a strike. 1 for 2. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Got him looking for the K. Huge called third strike against a big bat to end the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of the fifth coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Braves nothing. So Brad Boxberger rolls into the game.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now in for the Braves, Chas McCormick. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 0-1. That one hooked foul.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The punch out there, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Braun, batting with one down, takes a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And he deals.
1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Castellanos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves go down quickly here. They trail things here 2-0. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, number 80.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch, and he just misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hauls it in for the out. Kerry Carpenter next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Carpenter, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
In the air, left side. Castellanos makes the catch, inning over. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Blue Jays 2 and the Braves nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Floro.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now here is Tony Gwynn. This guy has turned into a beast. Floro, a 6'2" righty, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's to 3rd. The throw to 1st. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ryne Sandberg next up for the Braves. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Sandberg measures 6 feet 2 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former home run derby champ. The wind of the pitch. They say it went.
0-2.
The 0-2. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at 1st. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Torre. A strikeout and a walk. Floro checks over to 1st, and he's back.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from 1st, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. There goes the runner. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 4,
And now the DH, Harmon Killebrew.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Wagner getting loose as well. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Sandberg off of first with 2 away. That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
He's going.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. Ripken. On to first. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Braves nothing. A new pitcher in the game, Dauri Moreta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Mike Yastrzemski. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Popped up. Sandberg under it. And there's 1 down.
To catch number 14, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy will hit next. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One, 2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ripken up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. And downstairs. 2-2.
Ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Got it! Nice grab. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Swanson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Royce Lewis.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The pitch. And there's a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next pitch is outside. And the count 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. This place is absolutely loving it. And they close the gap. It's 2-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So now a pinch hitter, Jared Kellner.
Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 11, Jared Kellner.
That one pulled foul. The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Chas McCormick next up for the Braves.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The 1-1. And that's a little bit high. The 1-1. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now, Ryan Braun. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And now 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next pitch is outside. Nick Castellanos on deck for Atlanta. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The tying run at the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Johnny Brebbia.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
So coming into the game now on defense, Christian Bethancourt. He takes over as the new first baseman. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Ball.
Right-handed reliever. Fly ball down the line. Gwynn racing over to make the catch.
The first baseman, number 22, Buck O'Neil.
Buck O'Neil digs in now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Giovanni Moran appears to be getting loose. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2-2 on the ground. Lewis now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Knew he had to hurry after that nice forehand grab, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand and released that throw any better than he did right there.
Pinch hitter coming on. Larry Walker trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Number 33, Larry Walker.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Walker checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Staying in the game on defense, Larry Walker. He pinch hit last half inning, but now he's in a position he's not familiar with at all. Seems like a questionable move here. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Now pitching for selection, number 31, Craig Kimbrell.
Now into the game, Jeremy Pena. He'll play second. Well, 1-run game. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The pitch. Ball 1 there. And here it comes. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Evan Justice, the left-hander, up and throwing. Gloves it on the dive, fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, at this point of the ball game, you're counting outs, and that's a great diving stop to keep the tying run off base. It's the little things that add up to a big W at the end.
So the lineup flips over, and next for Atlanta, Tony Gwynn, 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 0-1. And ball 1. That one missed. 2-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ryan Sandberg, next up for the Braves, known for his late-inning heroics.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down, hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Ground ball right side. Quick feed to second for 1. On to O'Neill for the inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Braves 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Giovanni Moran.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that one a little bit high. Moran goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
3-1.
Kicks and fires. Hammer, base hit.
The right fielder, number 30.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kerry Carpenter next up for the Blue Jays.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. Step off, throw to first. Edmonds back on a dive. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Braun takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Jason Bay next up for the Blue Jays. Off the mark there. 1-0. At the belt and fires. That one ripped. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. There's a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Blue Jays 2 and the Braves 1. Evan Justice comes on now.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Here's the catcher, Joe Torre. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And now 2-0.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next one misses, and that's ball three. Harmon Killebrew next to bat for the Braves. And a 4-pitch walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
No outs. Runner at first. Next to hit, Harmon Killebrew. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. And now the lefty.
Ball.
That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now in for the Braves, Royce Lewis. There's a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Walker drifts towards it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Now back, the first baseman, Christian.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Christian Bethancourt, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
So now with one swing, this guy could end it. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he deals.
3-1.
Chas McCormick up next. Three-1 now. Bounce to the left side. And that is the ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.